Guess I'm live now. Hey, what's up? Let me know if you can see me and hear me. This is George Shamon. I want to thank you for tuning in to this live stream. If you have any question about the commands I type on the top, let me know. I'm going to be talking about the difference between su and sudo command in Linux. Mitchell, hello, Mitchell. Mitchell, I can see you and hear you. Great. I'm glad you can do that. So today, I'm gonna be talking about the difference between su and the sudo command in Linux, how to use them and when to use them. If you ever used sudo or su, let me know. I have them in a title, sudo and the su command. So. First, they're both, they are used for, actually, the sudo is used for administrative tasks. If you want to make changes to your system, the software, the hardware, the configuration. Basically, it's for administrative task, the sudo. And the way you use it, you type sudo in front of the command, followed by the commands in Linux. Let's say uh, you want to change the IP address or assign an IP address, a static IP address for a network card. And the way you do it is you have to type IP, then you type the network card designation, etc. And the whole command you use usually whenever you want to use the administrative right, you just type sudo in front of it, sudo space, and then you type the command. And now you have to be logged in as an administrator, not the standard account. So you have to be the administrator on the server or on the desktop computer if it's running Linux. And the way you do it, let's say, because I recommend that when you log into your computer, like especially the whether it's a Linux or other type of operating system, you have to be logged in as a standard user. Do not log in as administrative user unless you are making changes to the system, the software, adding user, making changes, you know. So making changes that needs administrative rights. So if you're not making any changes, just stay logged in as a standard user. This way you avoid making changes to the system that you're not supposed to or you don't have to. So when do you use su? Now we know how to use sudo. All what you have to do is type it in front of the commands you're using. But what if you're logged in as a standard user and you want to switch to an administrative, to an admin user? I mean, provided that you have access and you're allowed to use administrative right on the system and you are the root, or you have root access. All what you do is su space, and that's at the command prompt. You type su space, and then you enter the username of the root. For example, my at home here, my username as a root is geokcham, geokcham. This is my root user. And my standard user on the same computer is George K. Shamoon. So this is how I log in. But if I want to make an administrative changes, I have to use geokcham. That's my admin or root user. And the way I do it, if I was not logged in as a root, as I said, you should be logged in as a standard user. I just type su space, and then I add the username of the root, which is geokcham. So basically, I type SU space geokcham. And once I type that, the system will prompt me to enter my password, which is the password for the root. So I will do that. I will enter the password for the root, and I hit enter. Once I hit enter, you can see the prompt, the command prompt, or before it at the terminal window, it changed from the standard user to the root user. So it's gonna say, in my case, GeoKcham, GeokCham. That's what it will say. So this is how you use the su and sudo. And now, after you access the root command, you enter the root access, and you're logged in as a root now. Now you start using the sudo with the command you want to do as an administrator. So basically, again, to sum it up, you use the SU to change users if you are logged in as a standard user and you want to log in as a root user. You just change SU and you add the root username. And after you switch to the root log in and you're logged in as a root, then you start using the sudo, sudo, sudo and space, and then you enter the command that you want to use, and this is how you do administrative right on a Linux operating system, Linux machine. If you have any questions about what I went through now, what I discussed, let me know. And if you're logged in right now, thank you so much for tuning in on this live stream. I want to thank you, and I want to ask you to subscribe to my channel if you're interested in this kind of topics. I talk about software and software as a service. And for example, Linux commands, I talk about HTML5, CSS3, and JavaScript. I talk about using Visual Studio Code for code editing. And also, I talk about screencasting application used, on my Linux machine. They're all for free. And if you're interested in learning specific skills about software and software as a service, let me know. As long as they're related to the topics I cover on my channel, then I'll be happy to make tutorials, or I'll be happy to try to learn them if they're easy, or I can learn them and I find them useful. Then I'll make more videos. I'll share my skills with you. So yeah, if you're on this live stream, you can feel free to submit a question or a comment, or let me know what topics are you interested in, what the technology you're interested in, what so maybe I can make more videos related to those. So yeah, just type in a box that say I want to learn like coding, how to use HTML5, how to use a web hosting, how to register a domain name. One of those, topics. Let me know. This way I can explore the possibility of learning, and then sharing with you. So yeah, don't be afraid to ask questions. This is a two-way conversation, and we are sharing our knowledge, our topics about software and software as a service. As long as it's related to those topics, I'm fine. You can add a comment, or you can add a topic you wanted to discuss in the future, or and if you subscribe to so this way you don't miss any future updates and future videos like these. And once you thank you for subscribing, Cooperzilla, thank you for subscribing. I can see you. Yeah, guys, make sure you subscribe because I want to grow my channel, and in return, I'll be making more videos like these to help you and to answer your questions about the issues you may have using certain softwares and software as a service. So usually I have more lights, just now I don't have a light at night, but usually I have more lights. Private RHCSA, I guess you're talking about Red Hat Linux certificate, I think. Prep, how much is how much? Prep, what all to know? Okay, if you're talking about the Red Hat Linux administrator software, every certificate should have a syllabus or list of title you should know about. And if you go to the website of Red Hat Linux, they can have a list of topics that you should know about, about the certificate, how to prepare for the certificate. So I mean, I can give you a lot of topics, but I may not be accurate because the best way is to look at the syllabus of the preparation, and that you can get that from the Red Hat Linux website. I'm sure they have it. But I can tell you one thing, private. You have to have Linux installed so you can have access to the command line, to the terminal, so you can type commands. This is one of the essential methods. You have to have. I mean, you can read books, you can listen to videos, you can see videos on YouTube, on the internet, but if you don't try the command on your own terminal, you may not learn. It's not gonna stick in your mind. And even if you learn how to use it, you might forget in the future, but don't be afraid. Just learn how to find resources and how to find information about it. Just like myself, there's a lot of commands I forget how to use because you don't use them daily in your doing tasks. But what I do, I know where to find them, how to look for them, and how to use them again. And that will come back fast to your mind if you already know how to use it and you forgot. Once you see it, then and you read about it, then it's gonna come back fast. So yeah, I hope I answered your question. Let anybody else let me know if you have any questions. Any questions, comments, topics you want to talk about? Private. Thanks. You're welcome. I will use it. All I know until now is just self-taught. There are not people with the same interest around me. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, yeah. I mean, on this channel, I hope you subscribed because I talk about Linux commands on this channel and other software and software as a service that I use myself, and that I learn. I cover about 5, 6 topics, but I'll be willing to cover more. But I need people to give me ideas, because making the best ideas come from you, the audience, because I don't know exactly what you struggle with. Yeah, I just did. Yeah, thanks for subscribing, Private. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. That will help me grow my channel. And then I'll be making more videos like these, to help you and help others with the similar interest. So, yeah, you have to practice, you have to practice. And, you know, so, yeah. Anybody else have a question or a comment, or if you have any topics you're interested to talk about, as long as it's within the range of topics I cover on my channel, or close to it. So, and we can talk about Visual Studio Code. It's a software for code editing, because I'm learning codes myself. I've been learning HTML5, CSS3, and JavaScript, and I'm using Visual Studio Code. And most developers and programmers recommend it. It's a very good software to use and to learn, and it's for free. You can use it whether you have a Linux machine, Windows, or Mac. It runs on the three systems. Yep. So, yeah. Anybody else? Questions, comments, topics you want to talk about? You want to share your knowledge if it's related to this kind of technology or other technologies? I'm fine with that, because I am looking into making more tutorials once I have more information about cloud computing and the artificial intelligence, because artificial intelligence is the trend now, and it's used in most industries nowadays. It's in a software. It's all around us, even though it's trending and people talk about it, and it shouldn't be the only reason why you want to explore it and learn about it, because we use it. Everything you touch, it has some kind of AI options or features. So. Yeah, AI is good too, and another skill that is it's a not old skill, but they still use it for the longest time. It's using a spreadsheet. I think using a spreadsheet and learning how to use a spreadsheet or improving your skills is very important, because it helps you organize data, and it helps you with tasks that not other software will help you. The way you organize your data, it's very helpful, using a spreadsheet. I use it every day at work, and at home I use it too, and some of these are free. You don't even have to. If you have Excel, this is the best. This is the gold standard of spreadsheet, Microsoft Excel, but if you don't have it, you can use LibreOffice. It's a free document creation software, and uh, you can use Google Sheets. Google Sheets, one of the document creator creations is a spreadsheet. So you can use Google if you have an account with the Google, email. You have access to Google OneDrive, and it comes with the spreadsheet and other document creation software. So yes. Anybody else have a questions? Or my channel is small. That's why you don't see a lot of people. Maybe you see one or two or zero sometimes. So people will be tuning in and out. But I'm very happy to talk to you and share information, and to help you, even if it's not too busy, and too crowded. I understand, on a live, people are not ready all the time, and they're busy, and but I value your attention and your time, and thank you so much for tuning in, and for subscribing, and for adding comments or topics. I'm here to help you, and also I want to help myself. I need your help to grow my channel, and you will helping me by subscribing, and by adding comments and ideas and questions and topics you want to share, and hopefully they're related to the topics we're discussing. We're talking about software and software as a service on my channel. And on this live stream now, I'm talking about Linux commands, the SU and the sudo. What's the difference between them and how to use them? So, again, SU, you use it to switch to a different account. And if you are logged in as a standard user and you want to do administrative, right, you have to log in as an admin. and you will use the SU to change from one account to another, from a username to another username. And the sudo you'll use whenever you want to run an administrative command to do certain task. If you are a system administrator or if you're logged in as a system admin, you can use the sudo. You type sudo and space, and then you type whatever you want to do, like what command you want to use afterwards, after the sudo. So, yeah, anyone else have a question or a comment or topics you want to talk about? Let me know. Again, if you have any questions about SU and sudo and how to use them, let me know. Yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. If you're on this live stream, I want to thank you. If you'll be on a future replay, also, I want to thank you so much for joining and for viewing the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're interested in this kind of topics. And let me know if you have any questions about sudo, and Linux commands so I can try to help you. So, yeah, those are important commands, the SU and sudo. You use them for the admin right, and to change from one account to another. So they are very important to know about if you're logged in, uh, if you're using Linux, whether it's a desktop or a server edition. You'll need that. You'll need an admin right to make changes to the system, to your computer. So, yeah, anybody have a question or comments or topics? Let me know if you have any question about Linux commands, how to use them, when to use them, why, how to. So, yep. Anyone else? Questions, comments, topics you want to discuss in the future, or if you want to share your opinion on topic about technology and software as a service. On this channel, I talk about Linux commands. I talk about Visual Studio Code for code editing, how to make web pages, websites, how to use certain software like web hosting, domain name registration, how to use the back end of a web host. If you're making a website, you should know that. So, yeah, let me know if you have any questions, because I want to help you. And yeah, so this here. Do you have any question about Linux commands? Let me know. Or also share what topics you want me to discuss in the future. If there's anything you want to discuss, let me know. Anyone else? Questions, comments, topics you want to talk about now or in the future? I mean, now I prefer to ask questions about the sudo and su command in Linux. This is what I'm talking about. But if you want to change, let me know. Are you also? You can let me know if you're learning a new skill. If so, what new skill do you recommend others to learn in year 2025? Since we're starting a new year and we all have plans and goals and resolutions, maybe. So myself, there's about 6 skills I want to keep learning and improve. And Linux, learning about AI, artificial intelligence, learning about cloud computing, and learning about JavaScript, how to make JavaScript tutorials, and you know, use it for my website, make projects, meaningful projects, because I know the basics of JavaScript, but I haven't been able to make meaningful project. This is why I ordered a book. So I'm gonna follow it to see if I can make some simple projects. So yeah, yeah. Let me know if you have any questions still. Hey, welcome, guys. Thank you for joining this live stream. Let me know if you have any question. If you're interested in any specific topic or you want me to talk more about Linux commands, let me know. And on this live stream, I'm discussing su and sudo command, how to use them in Linux. So let me know if you have any questions about them. Sudo and su command, those are very important if you want to do administrative right, and if you want to switch from user to another. If you're logged in as a standard user and you want to log in as an admin, you use this su. And if you want to use if you want to do administrative task, you'll use the sudo, and then you add after the sudo the command you want to use. So yeah, yeah. Let me know if you have a question or a topic you want to discuss. Yeah. Anyone else? Yeah. Anyone else have a question? If you're tuning in and you're on this live stream, I want to thank you so much for joining. Let me know if you have any question about how to use su or sudo. Those commands are used in Linux terminal, and the SU will switch from one account to another, and the sudo is used for administrative right. If you want to do any administrative changes to your system, you will use sudo. But you have to be logged in as an admin, as a root, to make the changes. Yeah. Anyone have a question? Let me know. Thank you for joining this live stream. Let me know if you have any questions about Linux commands, about using su or sudo, as you saw in the title. Using su versus sudo, what's the difference? You know how to use it. So let me know if you have any question. Yeah, and drop a comment or give me a topic. If you're interested to learn about any specific topic, let me know. You add a comment or question or topics you want me to discuss. So, yeah, let me know if you have any questions so I can answer you. Thank you for tuning in, whether you're on this live stream now or if you will be on a future replay. Thank you so much for tuning in, and submit your question or topics or comments about this video. We're talking about using su and sudo command. Anyone else? So, see. Yeah, right. Yeah. Questions, comments, topics you want to discuss, let me know. Do you have any questions about using su or sudo command in Linux? If so, let me know if you have any question, and I will try to answer you now on this live stream. And let me know if there's any topics you want me to discuss related to Linux commands. So, all right, who else? Yes, I did. Okay, I'll hang out couple minutes in case somebody have a question before I wrap up the video, because it's getting late, almost 2 o'clock my time. So if you have any questions, let me know before I wrap up the video, because no more questions coming in, I guess. All right. Yeah, welcome to this live stream. Let me know if you have any question. We're talking about Linux commands and the su and sudo, how to use them. And maybe I should turn on the light a little bit. But yeah. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for tuning in on this live stream. I'm talking about sudo and su. If you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know so I can answer you right now on this live stream. We're talking about Linux commands, and to be more specific about the su, and sudo commands. Those you can use for making administrative changes to the system. All right. Okay. So I guess no more questions coming in. I think I should wrap up the video, and maybe we'll do another one tomorrow or in the morning. So yeah. So yeah, that's it. Okay. Thank you so much for joining, whether you're on this live stream or on a future replay. If you have any questions, submit it in a comment. I will try my best to answer you. Thank you.